Hello, Mrs. Carrington. Vivian, Mrs. Wheeler's in the living room. Thank you.
Hello, Paige.
Iris?
Thank you for coming.
You don't need to thank me. I didn't come here to see you.
Came here because you said you thought you had a way of helping Dennis.
I understand.
Where's Stryker?
He'll be here soon. Sit down.
Have you been to see Dennis lately?
No, I haven't. He still refuses to see me. But I'm hoping all that will change soon. Have you seen him lately?
No, I haven't.
Why is that?
I thought Dennis needed a little time to himself.
I would think Dennis has more than enough time to himself, locked up in jail like that. What he needs now are his family and friends showing him support.
I want to support Dennis, Iris. That's why I came straight here when you called. What I'd like to know is what you have in mind for helping Dennis.
I think we should wait until Stryker gets here before going into that. Right now, I'd like to hear more about you and Dennis.
My relationship with Dennis isn't something I care to discuss with you, Iris.
It sounds to me as though you and he are having some kind of trouble.
Well, of course we're having trouble. What do you expect? I'm here, he's in jail. That doesn't exactly make things easy.
True love overcomes such obstacles, don't you think?
Iris, I don't need a lecture from you right now. Things are difficult enough as they are.
Well, I don't mean to make things more difficult. In fact, I'd like to make them easier.
You know, I am really sorry that I agreed to come here. Why don't you and Stryker figure out a plan, Iris, and then when you're done, send Stryker over to see me.
I'll get that. That will be Stryker now, Paige.
Hi, Mr. Bellman.
Vivian. Paige. Iris.
Stryker, I apologize for asking you to stop by the house so late in the day.
That's quite all right. I was just on my way home. What can I do for you?
It's not what you can do for me. It's what you can do for Dennis and Paige.
And what's that?
I'd like you to draw up an agreement for Dennis and Paige's divorce.
Iris, would you mind repeating what you just said?
Not at all. Dennis has asked Paige for a divorce, and I asked you to come here so that you could work out the terms.
I see Dennis every day. He has not mentioned anything about a divorce.
Nevertheless, it's true, isn't it, Paige?
How dare you, Iris? How dare you bring me here for this?
Dennis has asked you for a divorce, hasn't he?
What happened between my husband and me is our own business, not yours.
As Dennis's mother, I don't think that's true.
Iris, Dennis is over 21.
Well, it has nothing to do with his age. It's a question of what's best for him.
You don't know what's best for him. You never have.
Oh, how dare you say that to me?
If you really knew what's best for him, you would never have tried to destroy evidence in Chris Shaw's office the night that he was murdered. By trying to clean off those fingerprints, you made Dennis look like the murderer. You're the reason that he's in this mess, Iris.
Dennis is in this mess because you starred in a porno film, or had you forgotten?
Iris, please.
If it's a question of money, I am prepared to offer you a settlement.
This has nothing to do with money or anything else. I love your son, Iris. I want you to understand that. And as long as it takes, I am prepared to wait for him.
I don't believe you.
I don't care what you believe. Not you or anybody else is going to talk me into divorcing Dennis.
Paige, think of Dennis for once instead of yourself.
Stop it, Iris. I don't want to discuss this anymore.
You're making a terrible mistake.
No, you're the one that made the mistake, Iris. My only consolation is that you have to live with yourself.
Iris, I'm shocked. I'm really shocked.
Seems I made a slight miscalculation.
Michael, will you tell Alfredo I'll be in my suite if he needs me?
Hi. Leaving so soon?
Yes, as a matter of fact, I was.
Not feeling well?
No.
Something personal? It might help to talk about
I
it.
don't think anything will help at this point.
I have a pretty big shoulder.
I need a lot more than that.
You used to say I was a very good listener.
Hey, Paige.
What's wrong?
Everything. It's everything.
Look. Why don't we go to my place? Or we can have a nice dinner set up. You can relax and tell me all about it.
No, I don't think so.
Look. Talk. That's all, I promise. You hungry?
No, not really.
Okay. We'll wait and send down for something a little bit later on. Tell Uncle Pete what it is that's knocked you for such a loop.
Really rather not talk about it if you don't mind.
That's the reason you came.
Maybe I shouldn't have. Maybe.
Paige, what's wrong? I hate to see you like this.
Hate to be like this. I can't seem to help it.
It's your husband, isn't it? Because he's still in jail?
I really would rather not talk about it if you don't mind, Peter.
Okay, whatever you want. You choose.
It doesn't matter. I just want to forget about that now.
Your father-in-law seemed like an interesting man.
Yes, I like Elliot a lot.
I think the feeling is mutual.
He seems as worried about Dennis as I am.
I can imagine. So, did you tell him that I was an old friend of Chris Shaw's from Hollywood? That you met Chris through me?
No, we didn't get into that.
Well, it's just as well, I guess.
He did seem interested in who you were, though.
Oh?
He said he thought it was a little strange that you hadn't seen Iris. Paid your respects to her.
Well, you know, I assumed that she had enough on her hands while Alex was still in the hospital without my dropping by.
Yeah, well, that's what I told him.
Well, what did he say?
Seemed to accept it.
Then you, didn't tell him about having seen me coming out of Alex's office the night that he had his stroke.
You told me Alex was fine when you left his office.
Well, he was. He was. It's just, you know, other people might jump to the wrong conclusions. I mean, you know, there's no sense looking for trouble. Excuse me. Hello? Hello?
What was that?
I don't know. This was the wrong number.